Hello and welcome to Lesson 3.2, Service by Telephone. The goals of this lesson is to discuss the elements of business telephone etiquette and describe how telephone systems are used to serve customers. Telephone etiquette. The first contact customers have with a company is often by telephone. For the customer to form a positive opinion about you and your company, your manner on the phone must be professional, helpful, and organized. Listening and asking pertinent questions are especially important on the phone, because you can't see the other person to read her body language. Telephone tips. There are many do's and don'ts when using the phone for business purposes. The following tips will help you build customer confidence and trust in every telephone contact. Show willingness to help. Convey sincerity. Be fully attentive. Use hold sparingly. Speak clearly. Refrain from familiarity. Demonstrate self-confidence. Satisfy without transferring. Return calls promptly. Telephone don'ts. Don't sound disinterested or aloof. Don't shuffle papers. Don't eat, drink, or chew gum while listening or talking. Don't answer side questions from coworkers. Don't use slang, like "yeah" or "gonna." Don't talk so loudly that you seem angry. Don't interrupt. Don't rush the caller. Don't work on the computer while talking. Don't put the caller on hold unless absolutely necessary. Taking a message involves getting the following information: full name, department, company, and phone number of the caller, name of person who was called, time and date of the call, complete message, urgency of the call, time the customer wants to be called back, or time the customer plans to call the employee back. Additional guidelines for lacing calls includes: place your own calls. Be well prepared. Don't procrastinate. Place the call at an appropriate time. Identify yourself, state your reason for calling, and then ask if this is a good time to talk. Sit up straight. Speak sincerely, pleasantly, and with consideration. Remember that your customers are busy people. Encourage the customer to talk. Take notes. Paraphrase the customer's words to verify the message. At the end of the call, summarize the major points. Phone manners includes: keep your cell phone out of the way. Select a professional ringtone. Do not lay your phone on the table if you are in a meeting. Do not make a customer wait while you finish a call. Do not take or make phone calls or receive or send text messages when a customer is nearby. Do take emergency calls. Do not wear phone accessories in the presence of a customer. The telephone is a customer service tool. 50 years ago, your grandparents would not have thought that one day people would be able to call their bank and verify their checking account balance, hear the amount of their recent withdrawal, make a loan payment, or transfer funds to another account, all without ever speaking to a live person. Telephone systems today, especially those linked to computer software, are amazingly sophisticated. Revenue growth. When customers call a large company, they typically dial a toll-free number that connects them with an interactive voice response (IVR) system at the company's call center. The interactive voice response system leads callers through different menus with the goal of providing an automated response to their question, or routing their call to the person best suited to help. Customer service representatives who take orders at call centers are frequently called telephone sales representatives, or TSRs. Many companies train TSRs in cross-selling and upselling, which are techniques designed to increase revenue immediately after a sale is made. Cross-selling. In cross-selling, the TSR recommends a product or service that complements the one the customer has just purchased. Upselling is the process of offering a special discount if the customer increases the quantity of the order or upgrades to a combination of that product and another one. Toll-free numbers allow customers to telephone a company without having to pay for a long-distance telephone call. Telemarketers call potential and existing customers to promote merchandise or services, conduct market surveys, ask for donations to charitable causes, arrange appointments for sales demonstrations, or promote political candidates. Armed with the names and telephone numbers of people to call and a well-rehearsed script, they make many calls each day. Because telemarketers need to reach people while they are at home, they often place calls at inconvenient times, such as during or after dinner. If you work as a telemarketer, always explain your reason for calling, and ask whether it's a good time to talk. If it isn't, ask if you may call back later. While telemarketing is a great way to reach current and potential customers, it is regulated by the government due to a history of overly aggressive selling tactics and deceptive practices. A do not call registry is a list of phone numbers from consumers who have indicated they want to limit the telemarketing calls they receive. The National Registry is managed by the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and several states have their own registries. Telemarketing suggestions: rehearse. Be well informed. Be friendly and professional. Don't persist if the call is unwelcome. Telemarketing does have some benefits that include: telemarketing centers can be set up quickly and inexpensively. Telephone calls can be made more frequently and inexpensively than in-person sales calls. Results are quick, often showing an immediate increase in orders. The same staff can perform a variety of functions. Effective use of telephone technology in a customer service job. You will use the telephone because it is a quick and inexpensive way to contact customers. However, many of the sophisticated features of today's telephone systems can upset customers if used improperly.